Okay, I'm gonna do a little update on how I'm doing postpartum. Don't mind my hair. Really have not done anything to it since for a few days. But we got discharged yesterday afternoon and we were only home for like a few hours, and then around like 7 o'clock, like 7:30 I want to say, I started kind of feeling a little bit cold, and I thought, I just wasn't used to like my house's temperature, because I had been in the hospital and the room wasn't as cold as it was in my house. So I just turned the thermostat up a couple degrees. And then I started feeling kind of achy, and it wasn't the fact that I was trying to do a lot of things, because I really wasn't trying to do much at all. Like, my sister-in-law had ordered us sushi, so I was sitting in bed eating that. I hadn't even worked on cleaning up my room because I had trash all on the bed. But yeah, I felt kind of achy and just I couldn't really do much. And I felt my head, and my head was kind of hot, and I was like, oh great, I should probably take my temperature. Well, I took my temperature and it was 100.3, which is 1 degree away from what they say you need to come in postpartum. So I just decided to go in anyways. And so they admitted me and they took labs, which that kind of sucked because like I said, I had to have 2 IVs while I was in the hospital, and one of them blew, so I was stuck 3 times, and then I had to get stuck another time. And then they ran a urine sample, and all of that came back looking fine, I didn't have an infection. And then so typically with a C-section, my doctor puts a dressing on it, and after 5 days you take it off at home. But obviously, since I came in for a fever, the on-call doctor wanted to remove the bandage so that way he could look at my incision and see if everything is looking okay, which he did that and it looked fine, so all good there. He felt my boobs through my shirt, and he was like, yeah, you can obviously tell your milk is coming in. I was like, yeah, I know, that's why I've been wearing a tight bra, and I've been using cabbage leaves. And also whenever I got discharged from there, I saw that we had some Sudafed, and I've been taking that as well. But he was just saying I don't have an infection anywhere, and he doesn't think that I have mastitis, because with mastitis you have a bunch of flu-like symptoms, your boobs are red and stuff like that, and I didn't have that. But yeah, he said that even though I don't have mastitis or anything like that, he said, my milk coming in and being so engorged like that can cause you to have a fever, to spike. So just obviously continue what I'm doing, which is the cabbage leaves and Sudafed, tight bra. He did say that if my temperature gets to 102 point something, anything 102 point something, that I need to come back in immediately. He did recommend calling my doctor's office today and trying to get seen tomorrow, but my OB's office books up so fast. And then here in a couple weeks I'll have my 2-week postpartum checkup, so I don't even think I'm gonna call them, just for the sole fact that I know that I won't be able to get in. And obviously if I have any concerns, or if anything else happens, then I will just go back to triage in the OB department. But yeah, I'm feeling better now. My temperature was still high when they took it. In triage it was 100.2, so it only gone down 1 degree, even though a little bit before then I had taken my scheduled ibuprofen and whatnot, but I'm feeling a lot better. I definitely don't have a fever anymore. But yeah, that's pretty much how I'm doing. Honestly, like, I was doing fine aside from the random spike in fever.